Hello everybody, today we're going to be going through some more midpoints of Cartesian points. So I'm just going to be going through the formulaic method and then my hot method just to go through it a bit quicker just to show how it's done. First couple of questions I'll show that both versions of the calculation. So I'm going to look at question A first. Find the midpoint of the line joining these pairs of coordinates. So it's 2, 4 and 6, 10. So 2, 4 and 6, 10. So normally the formula will be x2 take x1 over 2, and then the other one will be y2 take y1 over 2. So this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. So we have to find all these points. 6 minus 2 over 2. 6 take 2 is 4. I'll just show all calculating 4 over 2, which equals 2. And then we have to add that to the smallest number. So 2 plus 2 is 4. That's our x coordinate for the midpoint. And then for y, we're doing the same. y2 is 10. Take y1, 4. 10 take 4 is 6. 6 over 2 equals 3. We then add that to the smaller value, which the smaller value when it comes to the y's is the 4. 3 plus 4 equals 7 equals y. So the answer will be 4, 7. Easy enough. We'll go to the next question, B, and we'll do the same thing. So we've got 1, 4, 9, 12. We're going to have a look at, actually I'll go through it quickly with both ways. So we'll do 9 take 1 over 2 equals 8 over 2 equals 4. So that's for my x. So I have to add that to plus 1. 4 plus 1 equals 5. That's my x. Then my y will be 12 take 4 over 2 equals 8 over 2 also equals 4. And then we add that 4 to our 4 from over here, the smaller y value, and that gives us 8 equals y. So we end up getting 5, 8. That's our answer. Now the way I would do it, if I'm not limited by the working out that I've really got to show, I go 1 and 9, x coordinates, jump from one to the other is 8, half of 8 is 4, 1 plus 4 is 5, which we'll chuck in the middle and circle. And same for your y coordinates, you've got 4, you've got 12, you've got a jump of 8 to get there, little jumps of 4, because that's what half of 8 is. 4 plus 4 is 8 equals 5, 8. So for me, I find that to be a very quick way of doing some of these. Let's go to G. So again, slightly harder. We've got minus 10 and minus 6, and we've got minus 2 and 8. From minus 10 to 2 to minus 2, that's a jump of 8. Half of 8 is 4. So 4 plus minus 2 being the smallest number, it's minus 6. That's our my x value. And then for my y's, from minus 6 to 8, that's 14, because one is minus, one is not. So it's like 6 plus 18 is 14. Remember that? So the jump of 14, half of 14 is going to be 7. Minus 6 plus 7 is 1. Y value of 1. That's your answer, 6, 1. That's for G. If we're going to do H, it'll be 0, 5, minus 11, minus 10. From 0 to minus 11 is 11. Half of 11 is 5.5. 0 plus 5.5 is 5.5. That's our x value. From 5 to minus 10. That's a 15 difference. Half of 15 is 7.5. 7.5 plus minus 10 will be minus 2.5. There's our answer. Now, using this hot method as well, is what we do for questions like in question 4, where we've been given the midpoint, but we need to find the endpoint. So I'll look at the easy one first. That we've got A, where we've got 1, 1, and then we've got the point 5, 6, and then we want to find point Q. So we've got M and P. So from 1 to 4, you've jumped 4, you're going to jump another 4. 5 plus 4 is 9. 1 to 6 is 5, plus another 5 is 11. That's our answer. Let's go to this next A. Let's see if this one's a little bit harder. So we've got -2 and 3, and we've got 1 and 5. From -2 to 1 is a jump of 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. From 3 to 5, you've jumped 2, plus another 2 will make 7. 4, 7. We'll have a look at B. So we've got 9, 8, and 7, 5, 0. 9, 8, and 7.50. 9 to 7.5, you've gone 1.5. Another 1.5 down will get you 6. 8 to 0, you've taken 8, take another 8, it's -8. That's our answer for B. Now I'll demonstrate this with a couple of quick ones here, and that will be enough for this nice little short video. So it's saying A is a midpoint of PQ. So we've got to go from P to Q. So -10, 8 to -10. From -10 to 2 is 12. Half of 12 is 6. 6 plus -10 is -4. So by the way, we're trying to solve for A. From 8 to -10 is 18, which is 9 is a half of that. -10 plus 9 is -1. So there's our A coordinate. Now it says B is a midpoint of PR. So P is -10, 8. R is 10, 4. From -10 to 10, well, I can tell it's going to be 0 as the middle point because they're both equally away from 0. One being a minus, one being positive. From 8 to 4, the gap is only 4. Half of that, 2. 2 plus 4, 6. So there's my B down there. Next, we'll go to M, which is the midpoint of AB. So it's just between the 2 points that we've calculated. So we've got -4, -1. Over here we've got 0 and 6. From -4 to 0 is a jump of 4. Half of 4 is 2. So that's going to be -2 because that's -4 plus 2. And from -1 to 6 is 7 upwards. And half of 7 is 3.5. So I've got to just add 3.5 to this one, which will be just like the number 3.5, but we're -1 from it to make it 2.5. -2, 2.5 is our answer of our X and our Y. So anybody can do things like this as long as they know the fundamentals. They know exactly what they're doing. And when you're not restricted by showing all the working out, it's actually fairly simple to get by and do what you need to do to get the answers that you need. I hope this was helpful. If you want any more feedback or more examples, please just let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for your time.